It's October 26th. Welcome to October Showdown.
Let's mount up.
Hey everybody, well it's Friday and it's an absolutely gorgeous day today. Blue skies, not a cloud in sight. Unfortunately I have to work today, otherwise I would love to be outside all day long working on the hunt. But hopefully I can squeeze in a lunch break here, get some things done, and then after work hopefully I can get some more done. So let's get to it. Alright, so here's an update on the skeleton. I've got all the programming done for the movement here. Pretty happy with it. There's more I'd like to do, but honestly there's just so much other stuff to get done that I think I'm going to move on at this point. It's just basically, it's hooked up. I've got the Arduino mounted on the top here. That's the servo controller back there. And it's just kind of looping through random movements, looking around, looking up and down, tilting the head, that kind of stuff. So I think it's going to look pretty cool with the head on, of course. That's got to be the next thing I do. Is hook that up, make sure that everything fits like I'm expecting, and make sure that it can still handle it. Sometimes once you add the weight of the skeleton, you can have some issues. So I'm hoping that maybe I can just get the skeleton head mounted on and it'll be good to go. I do need to weather this still. I'm just going to use some gel stain that I have. Go ahead and weather this, and it'll take some time to dry, and then hopefully after that it'll be done. And then I do need to make a mount, because I don't think I might be able to use this, I'm not sure. If not, I need to make a mount so that I can attach them to the body. It's right over there. So I've definitely been feeling pretty stressed out the last couple days over where we are at. I mean, last year this time we were practically done. Now, you know, granted, we've had difficulties this year. The weather has not helped. This is by far the most rainy days we have had in an October since we've lived here. But I mean, the other side of it is just we have 2 young kids and a newborn. It's hard enough just getting through our day with our normal tasks, let alone trying to build an entire western town in our yard. So I try to tell myself that I'm basically just gonna kind of forge ahead on the photo booth, and my goal is to get it done. I'm not sure if it's gonna happen or not. I'm gonna be really disappointed if I don't get it done, but at this point I just figure it is what it is. I'll keep going, and then you know what, if it's not done for Halloween, I'm gonna go ahead and finish it after Halloween, and I will be, you know, putting together separate videos kind of showing the parts of that and showing how it all works and everything. So if it's not done for Halloween, it's gonna be a bummer, because then you gotta wait a whole nother year for everybody to see it, which sucks. But whatever, it is what it is. So I'm just gonna kind of just gonna try to remain positive here and just get going, because like I said, we're just so far behind. I'm not done with the lighting. You know, we gotta put all our pumpkins up. The shooting gallery has not even been started. This time last year it was ready to go. It was done. So definitely feeling the stress here, but I'm just gonna take a breath and keep moving forward and hope for the best. So after work, we went to Home Depot. I needed to get some more plywood to build the rest of the flats for the photo booth. So we did that. I'm trying something a little bit different this time. This is the normal thickness that we use. And I noticed they had these thinner ones, basically they call them underlayment plywood. But they had these thinner ones that were like $4 cheaper. So I think I'm going to go ahead and try those and just hope for the best. I don't know if they'll kind of bubble up or anything like that. But if they would work, that'd be nice, because it's, like I said, it's like $4 cheaper than this one. So I mean, that adds up when you need a bunch of them. The other thing we did is I pulled off, this is just one of our blank flats that we had. It had just like 2 strips of wood on it, which is just a 1x3. Last year this was the side wall for the shooting gallery. So I went ahead and just pried those 2 boards off, and then Lori painted it with our base coat, and then this will be one of the wallpapered walls. So that was good to be able to, one less flat I gotta use, and we can reuse that one. What else? Let's see. I did start in on cutting the wood for the camera. This kind of gives you an idea of what that's gonna look like. Unfortunately, I had to stop because Frankie woke up from his nap, and that was that. But I have all the pieces over here, so hopefully I can continue on that soon. I did work on the lens. I went ahead and got this primed. I'm using a primer filler for this piece here. I had to do some sanding on it. There was sometimes you can actually kind of see it in there. You get some like weird lines and stuff. And this one had that, so I went ahead and sanded the outside. You can still, I didn't work on it that hard. If you want to get these things really smooth, you can. You just have to spend a lot of time sanding. At least with this type of printing filament, which is called PLA. If you're doing like ABS, you can actually use, I'm blanking on what it's called, acetone. You can actually use acetone to kind of smooth it and stuff like that. But I just printed in PLA because I'm familiar with that and I like to use that. And then this is the front cover that goes on top. I just went ahead and just hit it with a cheap flat black for that guy. I didn't even bother priming it. You can see some on the printing lines, but I'm not going to worry about it. If I really wanted to get crazy, I would sand it and everything, but I think it's good enough. The other thing is, I picked these up at Home Depot. I want to make a flash tray. I guess it's called a flash powder tray. And that's what they used before they had flashes. They would actually put an explosive powder in the tray and basically light it on fire, and that's a little explosion. That's how you got your flash. So I found these little pieces of flashing at Home Depot. So I bought that, and then a dowel rod. Basically, that'll be the handle for it, and this will just kind of go on top. Obviously, I'll cut it down to the size that I need, and I have some LED lights that I'm going to put in there, and hopefully that will work well for the flash. We're not going to have time to make new tombstones, but we are going to go ahead and just set up a small graveyard. This is going to go between the witch shack and the bathhouse facade. So Lori has been working tonight while I've been doing that. She's been just doing a little bit of fix-up on these guys. A lot of them you can see over here. The paints, everything's peeling off the top. Eventually we're probably going to dry lock these guys and do a lot more, but for now we're just kind of sanding them down and touching up paint. Well, that's going to do it for today, guys. I was hoping to get more done, but by the time we went to Home Depot and got dinner and came home and cleaned up the house and gave the kids baths, etc., 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 the day is gone. We've been working on this tonight, but it's getting pretty late. We got to take the kids early in the morning to the doctor. So hopefully we can knock that all out in the morning and then get to work and get a lot done. So I think we're going to focus on getting the flats built for the photo booth tomorrow, so we can start doing the paint on those. And I got to build a roof, just some small trusses for the roof for the shooting gallery and for the photo booth. So I think I'm going to work on those tomorrow too. And then hopefully we can also get to putting the pumpkins up and getting the lighting done. It's a lot. I'm not sure if we'll get it all done, but that's the plan for tomorrow. So, alright guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.